Best winter fragrances for men, starting with Giorgio Armani Code Profumo. Delicious, delicious fragrance scent here. But what's even better that just came out, it's called Armani Code Absolu. Sorry, I've only tested this. I emptied out a whole entire one of those little samplers on me, and it opens up with green apple and mandarin. It's got a bit of creaminess because it has orange blossom in it. Orange blossom and some nutmeg gives it that effect, that slight creaminess effect. You have rum suede and tonka. Tonka is a prominent note in the Armani Code Absolu. This is the one I would choose for this year's winter, but don't get me wrong, the Profumo is just as good. It might even last longer and perform a little bit better, probably, this Armani Code Profumo does. But this one's a little bit more classier, a little bit more, it's got a little bit more bite to its sweetness, whereas this one is a little bit more sweet. Anyway, the best way to compare the two, the Profumo has cardamom in it. This one doesn't. The Absolute has vanilla and sugarcane in it, which gives it that different type of delicious. You know, it's got a different type of leather note in it as well. Code Absolute's like a sweet, woody, gourmand. Code Profumo is like a spicy, sweet citrus. Both are sensual and fresh. The Profumo has more of a scent silage. I believe it has a stronger scent trail. This one outperforms it. This one just smells so good. It's relaxing and fun to wear. The next one, in the winter, you want to wear parfums, and this is a parfum. It's called Acqua Di Gio Absolu. It's the bottle that has the wooden cap on it. If you ever were wondering what it looked like, it looks like that. It has 3 transitions: fresh, woody, and sweet. It's a delicious, long-lasting 7-hour, great to wear, mass appealing, highly complimented fragrance. Acqua Di Gio Absolu Eau de Parfum. In 2007, Tom Ford created Amber Absolute. He also created the next one on the list. By the way, the list is not in any type of order. This is called Tom Ford Oud Wood, a delicious cardamom, pepper, and rosewood scent with sandalwood and vetiver. And guess what else? Oud. Yes, the delicious resinous oud. It's also got amber and tonka and vanilla in the base. Tom Ford Oud Wood. Decent, very decent performance. It's got better longevity than scent silage. It lasts longer than its scent trail. It lasts longer than its scent trail. So the scent trail is about moderate on it. Moderate scent trail. Armani Attitude was released in 2007. Do you remember that? Anyway, this one, another one that I found that's similar to this beautiful oud wood scent is called Kenneth Cole Serenity. That's 45% of the same note structure minus the oud. It has sandal and tonka bean and vanilla in it as well. Kenneth Cole Serenity came out in 2018. It's got a lot of the similar notes minus the oud, but a lot of it is still similar. Tom Ford Oud Wood is searched at $180 all over the internet. Search Kenneth Cole is $45. Or you can get this one. It just came out recently. It's called Rihana, not the artist. It's a Arabic company called Musky Oud. Look at the bottle. It's beautiful, gorgeous, and it comes out leathery and soft and like a nice, deep, rich leather. And it lasts just as long, if not longer, than this Tom Ford. And you can buy this right now at bestbrandsperfume.com for $38 only for you viewers while supplies last. It's a very limited supply. Grab yours today. 10 hours long lasting, 2 hours great projection on this. It's a hidden gem. It's sold out everywhere else. I can't find any information. A beautiful leather rich scent. Next on the list we have Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel, the Parfum edition with the great fruity opening. Why did I choose this? It's Parfum. You want to wear some heavier oil concentrated fragrances in the winter. So this one has a whole vibe. It's fresh and inviting. Women love it. In 2010, the Eau de Toilette came out, which is balsamic, green and woody. 2014, the Eau de Parfum came out, which is a touch more woody. And now the Parfum. The Parfum came out with very exotic ingredients they use and more oils and more fragrance oils in it. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Some helpful tips on buying your next winter fragrance would be: number 1, select a fragrance that is comfortable. that you can wear for several hours. When you select fragrances from the internet blogs, they often give you these high-end, expensive, beast mode, spicy, woody fragrances. Sometimes those are not as comfortable as one would like. And the second fragrance would be, by the way, if you're new here, my name is Christian O. This channel is called Best Brands Perfume. If you want to smell better for less, connect with all other fragrance lovers down in the comments below and simply talk about all things fragrances related, consider subscribing today. And the second tip will be, the next best men's winter fragrance is a professional smelling fragrance called Valentino Uomo Intense. Just makes you think of professional. It's sweet yet masculine. It has vanilla and leather in it, and tonka bean gives you that sweet yet masculine touch in it. 7 hours is not a problem. It's seductive. Women love it. It's got this powdery note in it that's just so unique, so delicious. You'll stand out. It lasted 7 hours when I wore it last time. I got huge compliments with this. It's just all around good. I found it right around about $100 for this big size bottle all over the internet search. Highly recommend Valentino Uomo Intense. It's so delicious, I'm telling you. And the second tip will be, try to find a heavier scent, maybe a spicier or wood scent that suits you fine, and other types of fragrances to consider during the winter are gourmand. Gourmand, what does that mean? That means like edible notes that have vanillas or tonka beans or coffee notes in them, something that could be edible and sweet. Gourmand is a delicious choice. And speaking of that, we're going to move on the list with Paco Rabanne 1 million. That would be an excellent choice. Or this 1 million prive that opens up with blood oranges, also called sanguine. It's got cinnamon. It's got hookah tobacco, not regular tobacco, like a fruity hookah tobacco. This thing is a beast mode fragrance. It just smells so good when you spray it. Every time I pick up the bottle, I just want to spray myself silly with it, just because it gives you that effect of feeling good. 8-10 hours I get with this. So many compliments, it's not funny. Perfect for cooler weather, fall weather, or colder weather. Paco Rabanne Prive. It's an attention grabber for sure. And look at that rich amber color. The next best winter men's fragrance is called Terre de Hermes Eau de Parfum. It's got a delicious citrus grapefruit opening. It's got the best above average scent sillage, which means the scent trail. When you walk down the hallway, their scent sillage is above average. Very, very good. Lasting power, 7 hours. It's the Perfume edition. Down below, I put the link on Amazon. They're selling for 6.7 ounce, which is 3 times bigger than this, for about $130. I highly recommend it. All ages are good for this. It's great for 19 to 25 to 55 years of age. It's called Terre de Hermes Parfum. Very versatile fragrance, very citrusy and green. One of the best fragrances on this list to get massive, huge physical compliments that does it every single time I wear it. It's called Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Every time I wear this beautiful fragrance, I get a compliment, I get hugs. It just seems like the females are attracted to you when you wear this. This was a 5-ounce bottle found on Amazon right at about $100. I put the links down below if you care to look at that. It's got some leather in it, some spices in it. It's just a sexy, gorgeous fragrance that lasts. Oh my God, you talk about long lasting. This one and the Spice Bomb Extreme, they last 10 to 12 hours, not a problem. High end, high quality, designered by Viktor and Rolf fragrance. Spice Bomb. This next fragrance is a delicious leather fragrance and a great way to get introduced to Tom Ford fragrances. It's called Tom Ford Ombre Leather. It's about $180 for the big bottles. However, it smells almost identical to Tuscan leather, which costs $350. So this is a great way to start at a budget for Tom Ford. It's called Ombre Leather. It's got some jasmine in it. It's like a sweet leather, but it's perfect for men or women. I would highly recommend this. It lasts all day long. You wear it in the morning to go to work. If you're working 8 hours, you'll still have it on you and you'll start getting compliments all day as well. It's delicious, great, and easy to wear as well. Tom Ford Ombre Leather. The next longest lasting winter scent one of the longest lasting on the list. It's called Dior Homme Intense. Came out in 2007, got reformulated in 2011. Maybe again recently, I'm not sure, but this has the black stem on it. It lasted on me for 12 to 14 hours without a problem. It's got a beautiful iris note. Back then in 2007, it was unheard of to put iris in a men's fragrance, but they did it so well and such genius. It's kind of similar to that Valentino Uomo Intense that we just talked about. Longevity was on fire. Projection is moderate on this, but the longevity makes up for it, and it's perfect for even when it gets colder. You have cold weather, even colder weather. Dior Homme Intense is the way to go by Christian Dior. No winter fragrance would not be complete without some sort of Terry Mugler fragrance like Amen. This one here is called Amen Pure Malt. It's a boozy fragrance with notes of whiskey, and it becomes oaky. It's very masculine. And it's very masculine and clean with some creamy, cool vibe going on. It does say, hey, look at me. I just couldn't resist to spray it on. It's so unique. It's just that if you're not used to the angel type fragrance, you might not like this, but if you want something unique with a whiskey, wet tobacco vibe, you get Pure Malt by Angel. As always, thank you for watching this video. They were in no particular order. I just mixed them up because I don't like to select. Some were longer lasting, some were more compliments. There will be another winter fragrance list coming out soon. Also, don't forget to check out Best Brands Perfume playlist, where we organized all our fragrances videos in different playlists. Best winter fragrances, top 10 lists, and such things like that. There's also my favorite YouTube reviewers. You could check that out too. Go to Best Brands Perfume playlist. And by the way, YouTube is selecting one of these right here for you to watch. So click on one of them to start out with. See ya.